Hello, stamping friends. This is Jenny from Celebrate the Journey, and it's Monday, time for Lunch and Learn. So you might have just heard Robert say, "Let's get started," or I was just getting ready to hit play. So it's Monday. It's been snowing all weekend, but it didn't stick, so it was just pretty snow. It was lots of prettiness. I know the weather's been better in other parts of the country though, so that's the way it is when especially during the change of season, spring, summer. Robert's laughing. He said, "Shut your door because they're going to ring the doorbell. It's the exterminator." I think he knows exactly when I go live, but that's okay. So today, I thought I'd share with you a paper pumpkin. This is the one from this month, and it's called Safari Celebration. And it has some really cute things in it. So this is the way paper pumpkin works. You get the envelopes. Aren't these cute? They just they work perfect for these cards. You get the card bases, and on this one, I think you get 2 or 3 of each. And these kind of look like leopards or giraffe skin for this particular set. And let's see, you get the paper pieces. This kit has vellum in it. So you get some, it's kind of a hexagon shaped looking thing. And this square with the corners punched out. These have stitching on them, and a circle. I've used the circles. Oh, here's one that I haven't used, and it's pretty large. It's 3.5, so it's a nice size circle. Then you'll get all the pieces that you want that are in the kit, and you punch them out to use them. And then you almost always have leftovers. So we will see. They give you, especially because if you're stamping like me, you're going to mess up. And so if there's 4 cards, they'll give you 3 labels because you can mess up on one of them. And if you mess up on the others, then you can punch your own labels. So these little monkeys are doing the hula hoop. Remember when we did that all day long? Then this one is a cute little giraffe with a cupcake. And the other creature is this elephant roller skating. Now, for those of you that want to know, I don't roller skate. I'm a horrible roller skater. I can try it, but I don't do very good. I'm afraid I'm going to fall. So all of these cute little creatures for this safari one. And we have circles that you can use for your sentiments. And then we have some banners, some smaller banners, labels, and then some little pieces. Now, if you follow the directions and do these exactly the way they tell you, then you'll get these cute little cards. I did change the background on this one, I think. You'll get this one with the giraffe. She's got that cupcake. And let's see, we did the, and then the monkey or chimpanzee. I did change the sentiment on mine because it said congratulations, and I very rarely need congratulations cards, so I made it be a birthday card. Do you remember last month with the punny paper pumpkin, and it had that banana? I saw where somebody put that on the little chimpanzee, and I thought that was cute, so I cut one out. So if you have the stamp set from last month, you could add a banana, or let's see, we could just have a banana coming out. That's funny. It was cute. But if you hate these little creatures or don't like them and think you wouldn't be sending them to your friends or family, you know, if you don't have young children, these kind of don't fit. But I think they're cute. At first, wasn't real wild about them, but now they're growing on me. So anyway, I want to show you some alternates that we can do using some of our basic supplies and the card bases. Now, I realized that the pansies paper really coordinated well with this. And there's one piece in there that's got the leaves on it. So that was even better. So I cut a banner, and we're just going to do some simple shape layering here to make a cute little card. So there's always a way to take a kit and change it so that you're happy with it. And you know, so many of our products coordinate, so that makes it even better, easier. So we just a piece of this. I wanted some of that fresh freesia color to show through there. Now remember, I said I had used the circle. This is one of the circles, and I ran it through the embossing folder that came with Wild Cats. So it's oh, here it is. It's called Animal. So it really coordinates well with this. So we're going to put that on there. I think we better use some dots so I'm not sure if that'll show. It shouldn't, but I don't know. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. We did. Nice and quiet. You know, my new obsession is quilting, so I worked on a quilt almost all weekend. I'm going to try to finish the top today. I don't know what I'll do with it because I don't know how to quilt yet. I'm working on it. I'll put that on. You know, since that was embossed, I bet the tape runner would have worked fine. Now we want to put a sentiment on there. Let's do the "You're So Amazing." Oh, I did forget to tell you, in this paper pumpkin, you also get a Stampin' Spot. Every kit has a Stampin' Spot in it. These are amazing, especially if you're going to a retreat and you don't want to carry big, heavy stamp sets. Then you can have a nice collection of the spots. This also came with these little rocks. They're like the faux sea glass embellishments, but I colored a couple of them purple because we're going to use them. And you got a whole sheet of dimensionals. So you get a lot for your money in there. Plus you get the stamps. And this paper pumpkin, I have so many pieces here. It says, has fantastic, happy birthday, congratulations, you are so amazing. Let's celebrate. You did it. You could put you are so fantastic instead of you are so amazing. So you can change that. And some dots, a leaf, and a thing that says yay. And then that cute little cupcake. So you use all kinds of stamps with that one. So we're going to do you are so amazing. And that's 2 stamps, so that means we're going to have to pay attention to what we're doing. Good morning, Claudia. Yes, quilting will keep you warm in the winter, but it'll be hot in the summer, won't it? That's okay. Oh, that doesn't, look, that picked up a yuck. I think we'll clean that off and try it again. Where my shimmy went to. It's under a pile here. You do have to be careful with the inks that have red in them. They will get little bumps on them. So you need to make sure and kind of clean that off when you have time. It has something to do with the oxidation of reds. Right. I think that one's going to look a little better. Yep. Not quite as straight, but that's okay. And then this one says, you are so amazing. By the time we get it together, nobody will notice that it's crooked. Just you. You notice all your mistakes. Now we're just going to make this be kind of collagey, and we're going to use some of our leaves. Because they gave us these beautiful leaves, we need to use them. And we'll put one there. I think I'll use this one because it kind of brings out the gold. Yeah. Now I think I need a fresh freesia to go with that. So we've got a little collage going there. And we can adhere that. Yeah, fake spring is just not fun. But are you guys getting all the green pollen? That's my favorite. Not. Yeah, we're supposed to have snow off and on all week, but it's not going to stick, and it won't. I don't think it'll be much. And then maybe we'll have another fake spring. I love the change of seasons. Thank goodness, because otherwise we would be in trouble, wouldn't we? Now we can put our banner on with some dimensionals. And you'll help me decide, do I use a real ribbon or twine? Could use fresh freezy or ribbon, but I think the twine, now that is more along with the leaf safari look. And next month, or the next paper pumpkin, is called Beyond the Horizon, and it's going to coordinate with the On the Horizon stamp set that's in the mini catalog. So if you want some beautiful cards, I know that's going to be a great kit. And it has a bonus this month that you get 2 stamp sets. Usually you just get 1, but this one is going to have 2. So if you want to try a paper pumpkin, you'll want to do it before the 10th of March so that you can get that in the mail. I think I'm going to do the smaller with longer tails. And then, you know, you can if you don't like paper pumpkin, once you get it, I love it, so I can't imagine that you wouldn't like it. You can always put it on hold or cancel it. So it's not an obligation. You're completely in charge. I'd like to be in charge of a lot of things, but that doesn't happen, does it? And we'll put our twine on here. Now this doesn't look a thing like those safari creatures, but we still used the products from this kit. Now the reason I did these purple is I thought they'd look pretty on here. So we'll just put a couple of these glass plastic stones. You do have to color them with a alcohol marker. So, move that one up a little bit. So there's our first alternate. And it's just a fun little card that you can send to just anybody. All right. Yeah, I think the twine seems more safari. You're right. Not fancy ribbon. And since I don't know where that is anyway, that's quite all right. Now, the creature that I liked the least in this set. Can you like something the least? I was just not fond of. How's that? It was this giraffe. I think she's, I don't know. She's kind of strange. But this card is so cute. So here's the card. I used the purple, but I scored it at 2 1/8, and I'm folding it this way. And we're gonna, so once I played with this, I thought, this is so cute. This is from the fall paper that's in the annual catalog. I can't think of the name of it. But the color looked right, and I just went through my papers and picked out something that I thought would coordinate. So now I can put that on here. It'll have just a little on the edges. Seems like I cut two. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I think I thought I'd put one here. Now I'm just gonna put a piece of white there later so I could write on it. I didn't cut it ahead of time though. Now we're gonna put this little giraffe there, and we need some more leaves to dress her up. So let's punch. I like the brighter green one. Maybe the yellow. Oh, but this goes with it too. We better try all these colors. See, isn't it nice that they gave us all this to play with? Now this one, the soft succulents, the one we need. We'll layer those. Okay. I'm going to put her on with dimensionals. Maybe I'm just jealous because she's so nice and tall and thin. But once I did this, I thought she was cute. But she does need some mini dimensionals towards the top. If you don't have minis, you can always cut these in half. Or if you just use the edge pieces, they're usually a little smaller. I'm sorry, it's quiet in here now. Is it an antelope? You know, it is, Jamie. What a goober. I thought it was a giraffe, but it's got those horns. I don't know. You think I'm not paying attention? Thank you for telling me. Sometimes I don't have any sense. Now, since this is going to overlap, we don't want glue everywhere. Looks like I gotta wipe that a little bit off. And then we'll add our yellow one and our green one. I honestly thought about putting one of those wine glasses in her hand instead of the cupcake. You think that would work from I Love You More Than Chocolate? Or we could put a piece of chocolate in her hand. Or we could give her the banana. Let's see. The banana's kind of big, isn't it? But that works out cute. And then we're just going to use one of these labels that says, "Let's celebrate." And let's see, see if we can stamp straight. An antelope. I think the wine glass suits her. She's dressed up for a party. It might be too big. That's the problem. Now let's see where we can put this. We could cover up that cupcake. But then nobody would know why we were celebrating. I think we'll just... Yeah, we'll put that there. So we need 2 small dimensionals. I'll get the wine glass out in a little while and see what size it is. In my mind, I think they're bigger than that cupcake. Now we can put some of our glass on here. Now if we wanted to color these a darker green, we could do that. But I'll just let them be white today. I have seen where some people just cut all these cards into different layers and used them. So there's lots of ways if you don't like these creatures. Now I'm going to put a piece here for happy birthday, and that card is done. Oh, we probably put a couple little things here. And there is a leaf I can stamp on the birthday sentiment. So that's our second alternate. I saved the best one for last. I don't know if it's the best one or not, but it's cute. So let's kind of straighten up here and get rid of some things. We're going to use this gold bumblebee, I think is what it is. And I cut a piece of fresh freesia. Yeah, shimmer paper. Because that's one of the colors in here, and I thought, oh, we'll do the shimmer paper. Really should have cut bigger, but this one's good enough. And then this is from the Artfully Designed, and so I'm going to put that at the bottom, but we need to trim that off. Just went through, like I said, I just went through and picked out colors that worked. Now, you know what the animal that we have left is the elephant. I do know elephant. Put that there. Now, since this is a card folded this way, I want to put some twine on it, but I can't. But I have a trick that I do. I use just an old-fashioned paper punch. And I'm going to punch right there. And then on this one, I'll just punch the top layer. Now I can run my twine through there. And I'm going to use some green from another kit. And we'll run that through. It's probably too, oops, I'm sorry, hit the camera. Might be a little long. The linen thread would look good with this. If you had white, you could use it. And let's hope we tie that nice and tight. And then we can trim our tails. And we'll put our fresh freesia there. It's going to be pretty covered up by the elephant. So we can use tape. And I do, you know, I've noticed sometimes this doesn't always want to stick. So I go for the big guns. Tape, glue, everything. If it's going to be behind there, nobody will know. Now we need some of our greenery. So we can put that one. We've got, this is the last of that color. Let's see what else we have. We could use this one. Might let that, I don't know, come down there. We'll see. And we could use a yellow. Well, I don't know if the yellow is going to show. At least we've got these. I think that's probably enough. So we'll put those on with some Tombow. Three cards. I don't usually make three. One is, but these are actually so cute. I don't know. And I love when I can sit down and I don't have to do the planning. I can just make some cards. Somebody else has already designed for me. What if we put that on top? Yeah, I think so. Or when we're traveling, I'll just throw one of these in the car and I know I've got something to occupy me. So now we're going to use this banner. This will be another birthday card. And hopefully we'll stamp it fairly straight. And it's going to say, let's celebrate. Oh, let's say happy birthday. And then we can put celebrate on the inside. I think happy birthday, yeah, it'll fit. We haven't used that one. So really the only thing I'm adding here, different from the kits, a little paper and the fresh freesia. Shimmer paper. So let's put this on with the dimensionals. And move that because I'm not sure how to use it. We don't want to glue it down. But I do like, no, you know what? We'll put it here. That brings out the color. Too many choices. See, they gave me too many pieces. I have to use them all. Okay. Now for the fun part. Let me find my elephant. Here he is. my skater. And we're going to put him on a wobble. Do you know what wobbles are? They make your card be kind of interactive. Now the problem with this wobble is it's a little bit bigger than the elephant. But if you have our older scissors or some of the Tim Holt tonic scissors, Tim Holtz, it will cut this plastic. If you don't own any wobbles, I would suggest you buy the smaller first, because it's not very often that I can use the larger ones. But I haven't bought small ones lately. You can get these on Amazon. You can probably get them. I've never seen them in a store, but then I haven't been looking either. I think this wobble would work for all of these creatures. But I only did him with the elephant. Now it has this adhesive on the back. You just peel it off just like we do all our other things with sticky. And we'll put him on there and it'll look. Isn't that the cutest thing? Now he needs a little, some of the rhinestone, the sea glass. So we'll give him a few. Safari gems. Is that what we can call these? He's just a happy little skater. I'll put 3 up there. Now, wouldn't your grandchildren love to get that card? Or, hey, if you know somebody that does inline skating, or they would like that card. And the great thing is it has envelopes to match. So let's look at all our cards that we could create with this one paper pumpkin. Here's our wobble, our antelope. She's happy birthday. Where's the one with all the banner? Oh, here it is. So these are our alternates. So if you don't care for these little babies, then you just... And these are the ones that I followed pretty much the directions. Just changed a little bit here and there. All right. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed these paper pumpkin alternates, and that you will, if you get paper pumpkin, share yours with us so we can see what you did. I will see you Wednesday. Bye.